Nicole, Hayden, and Tracy with MSA Promotions would like to wish Jenna, Hannah, and Michaela best of luck at Nationals.
My name is Jenna Christensen, and I'm a senior.
I'm Michaela Barber, and I'm a junior.
And I'm Hannah Rajkowski, and I'm also a senior.
And today we are proud to present to you our American Enterprise Project. American Enterprise, the freedom to start and run any business we choose.
Perhaps the ideals of American enterprise are emphasized more during this period of history than any other, as we fight the effects of our struggling economy. Our great nation's optimism and commitment to liberty have driven us toward the conservation and restoration of the American dream.
We chose to promote American enterprise to third graders. The idea was brought forth that as we presented to the third graders, we needed to get them accustomed to the new idea that American enterprise is the freedom to start and run any business we choose.
Our chapter's preparation for this project began at the September 18th meeting and continued on through our final presentation practice in mid-October. At the October meeting, the idea to spark an interest in young students about entrepreneurship was explained and discussed. Our chapter's goal was to involve at least half of our chapter within this project.
Today's youth are growing up around corporate giants, such as the founders of Microsoft and Apple Incorporated. It is easy to overlook their small beginnings. With the exception of rural areas where small businesses may dominate, many kids lack the connection to role models or the personal support necessary to educate and retain future entrepreneurs. Fairbury FBLA decided that the earlier awareness and understanding of the market economy would provide the early foundation necessary to educate and retain future entrepreneurs.
Fairbury is a small rural community which has experienced a sharp decline in population over the past 50 years. Several major manufacturing companies have shut down, thereby devastating our local economy. The loss of Burlington Northern Railroad, Swingsters, John Deere Implement, and several other industries have caused Fairbury's population to increase by approximately 2,000 people since the 1960s. Our chapter desired to utilize the business and resources within the community for enterprise education.
Member involvement within the American Enterprise Project soared above all other projects within our chapter this year. We are delighted to publicize our strong involvement with an astounding 89% chapter involvement rate. Senior member Jensen Cromer expressed her excitement toward the Cookie Project. As a first-year FBLA member, being a part of the American Enterprise Project really motivated me to get involved in other projects as well.
Members of the third grade presentation committee wanted to first define American enterprise and show third grade students that they, along with their community, are an important part of the free enterprise system. For the second part of our presentation, we asked third graders to conduct a commercial that showed, in their eyes, what American enterprise meant. We saw a wide variety of interpretations, from shoe advertisements to a pizzeria. This served as a hands-on learning experience for the students, expanding their knowledge of the free enterprise system.
In the second session, third graders voted on their favorite type of cookie. 4 types of cookies were sampled, and their favorite was chocolate chip. FBLA members demonstrated the outcome using classroom marker boards and bar graph format. The third graders then drew on their own map with the assistance of FBLA members. This graphing activity was another opportunity to prepare them for a required Nebraska state standard.
The third session brought the third graders to the high school Family Consumer Science Kitchen to bake their very own cookies. The kids baked the cookies and then learned how to sell them to the public. They then went out into the high school and marketed their cookies for 50 cents a piece to the student body.
For the fourth session, committee chairpersons contacted the owners of a local family-owned ice cream shop, Classic Cones. It was then decided that the third grade students would use a portion of their profits to purchase ice cream treats. Committee chairpersons walked with third grade students down to Classic Cones to enjoy their ice cream with classmates and celebrate their accomplishments. Third graders took pride in sharing their cookie company's success with the community of Fairbury by directly recycling a portion of their profits back into the community.
The fifth and final session concluded with committee chairpersons visiting the classrooms. Total sales for all 3 classrooms amounted to $432.32. The collective cost of the cookie dough was $240, and $40 was spent on ice cream treats. This left a net profit of $152.32, giving each class $50.77. Each class profit was counted out in $1 bills to add to the drama and the excitement.
As residents of Fairbury, we have observed and concurred that a large number of Fairbury graduates have returned to Fairbury and began working at local businesses. Being introduced to business projects at a young age, as well as continuing on to take business-related courses throughout high school, has prepared students for the workforce and directly impacted our community.
All students involved in the American Enterprise Project had fun while learning the importance and relevance of free enterprise to their futures. Committee chairpersons felt as though the project was a significant success and should receive recognition through publication.
Our project received media attention within our school, as well as appreciation locally. Our school's website ran a featured article, including pictures of third grade students baking cookies. The Fairbury Journal-News published an article in the youth section pertaining to the success of our American Enterprise Project and explained the five-phase process. The publicity of our project profiles the positive outreach teenagers have within the community.
This project was a huge success with both students and teachers. We evaluated the project on all levels. Students' enthusiasm to learn more about American Enterprise was evidenced through their creation of an advertising jingle for their cookie company. Teachers recognized the effectiveness of the project as well as the student enthusiasm and decided to incorporate additional lessons within their daily curriculum even after our project was completed.
Finally, evaluations were given to FBLA members who could vividly recall their own third grade cookie baking experience. A lesson remembered 8 years later is proof that this project provides lifelong learning.
Our final hope for the American Enterprise Project is that students will become excited about the knowledge that they have gained, that they will look forward to becoming future FBLA members, and that they will want to become a vital part of the American Enterprise system.
Tell us a little bit about yourselves and your involvement in FBLA.
My name is Jenna Christensen, and I served as the FBLA president this year. I am a senior at Fairbury High School, and I have been involved in FBLA for 4 years. Next year, I will be attending the University of Nebraska at Omaha and be majoring in biology, and I will be pre-health. I hope to become a physician.
I'm Michaela Barber. I'm currently a junior. This year I served as our chapter treasurer, and next year I was elected to be president. I'm a junior, so I'm a little undecided, but I'm planning on majoring in accounting and maybe going to Nebraska Wesleyan or Creighton University.
And I'm Hannah Rajkowski. I'm also a senior. This year I served as the chapter secretary, and this is also my 4th year being in FBLA. After graduation, I plan on going to Northwest Missouri State University and double majoring in business management and marketing.
Tell us about the background of your American Enterprise Project.
We've been doing the American Enterprise Project for many, many years, and it is a wonderful project that even Hannah, Michaela, and I remember from when we were 3rd graders, and so it's kind of a cool deal that we now get to put on this project. And this is Hannah and my 3rd year putting this project on, and Michaela was learning this year and helped us out so that she can do this project next year. What the project includes, the high school students go down to Jefferson, and we worked with the 3 3rd grade classrooms this year. We did 2 presentations about business and how you start a business and supply and demand. And then actually the 3rd session was that they came up to the Family Consumer Science kitchen at the high school and made their own cookies and then took turns baking and selling them to the high school students. What we added onto this project new this year is that we used a portion of the profits to go down to Classic Cones, which is family owned here in Fairbury, and we basically just we took in the opportunity for them to have an enjoyable reward for them. They got to enjoy ice cream cones, but then that was also a way for them to put their money that they made directly back into the community, which that also happens to be an aspect of the project that when we present it and when we send in our report, that has to be something included is some sort of community impact. So putting that money directly back in the community was our community impact that we added in. And then that was also something cool for the kids to add on. They all got to walk down there and eat their ice cream with their friends. So
And just the overall project, it's an opportunity not only for them to learn about the background of business and how starting a business and running a business works, but it's also a really good time for them to bond with high school students and seniors and get to know us and kind of have some bonding time with us.
Okay, so what were the requirements for this project to go to the State Leadership Conference?
So to make it to state leadership, first you have to write a report that's usually around 30 pages. So it takes a while, and you have to proofread it and have people look over it. And you have to find times where we can all get together to make the report. And then they judge it over there, and the top 5 make it to present there. And then out of the top 5 presenting, the top 2 get to go to nationals who presented the best.
And the score from the written report and then also the score from your presentation are added together, and those cumulative scores are what send you to nationals at the first 2 places.
And they also give us kind of like it's like a certain format that we have to follow, and we have to talk about a certain number of elements in our report in a specific order, and then when we give our presentation, we also have to follow a certain order. And basically what they're looking for is like a certain amount of community involvement and a certain amount of member involvement, and they want to know just how the project has overall affected our community and our school and our chapter, and then those things are all weighted differently based on their importance.
Were there any other projects that your FBLA chapter did this year that helped you with the American Enterprise Project?
Well, we did start a new project, and it's our Cash Mob, and basically what that is we get a group of us together, and everybody has a set number of money that we take down, and we go to like a family-owned business, something that's not like a chain business like Walmart. And we went to like Corbel Drug and Jalisco's, and we all come in, and you just basically buy something in bulk. They don't expect it, and that was something that we kind of did when we went down to Classic Cones. It was kind of a cash mob because they knew that we were coming in advance, but we had a set number of money that we were all going to spend for the kids, and so that kind of project helped build on the American Enterprise, but then it was also a project in itself.
So this project is headed to nationals. When and where is the National Leadership Conference?
The National Conference is in Anaheim, California, and we are all very excited to go. And we would like to say thank you to all of the community members and actually those in our school that have supported us throughout this project, and without you, we would not be able to make it to nationals this year. It is the last week of June that we will be headed to nationals.
So we'll be there June 25th, and then we come home on July 1st. So about a week that we get to be there.
And is the process the same to submit your project to nationals, or was there anything different that you had to do? What was the procedure to get your project registered with nationals?
We did do some revising to the report. We took our grade sheet and we went over that, and our weak points we needed to make stronger, and we made a lot of corrections to that. We already have bound that and sent that in to nationals. We are also going to add some visual aids to our presentation to enhance that. And then when we go to nationals, there will be a preliminary round where we will all present, and then we will find out from there whether or not we get to go on to the next round and present again.
And I think they picked the top 10, top 15 out of, there's 2 from every state that are there. So it's a pretty big number of kids that are there. So to make it to the top 15 would be great.
Okay, you mentioned a thank you to the community and to the school. Was that for fundraising, and how have you accumulated money to fund your trip to California?
The school and community have been a big help in fundraising with things. We had $15 if you wanted to wear jeans for the rest of the year, which went really good.
That was for the teachers.
Oh, for the teachers. For the teachers, they had to pay $15 if they wanted to wear jeans for the rest of the year. And then we went to local businesses and asked them for donations, and a lot of them have been contributing to it. Also, we're doing a caramel apple fundraiser, which we're selling for $6 during lunch and having order forms for people that they can choose from. And we're holding a junior high dance at the end of the year, which we hope a lot of junior high kids will attend.
And then also with the caramel apples, it's not just something that we're doing inside of this school, so if anybody has any interest in ordering them, you can go ahead and contact us. You can call me. I'm Hannah, and my phone number is 402-300-0035. And we plan to deliver any of the apples that get ordered from people within the community, so basically outside of the school. And those will be ready on May 21st, which is the last day of school for everybody but the seniors. So that's what we plan on doing with that.
And these are big apples, and they are very good, I can tell you from experience. And we'll have flavors like apple pie, turtle. There's one with peanut. There's a butter crisp.
Yeah.
And so they'll be very good, and it's worth ordering one if you would like to support us.
And again, thank you to everybody who's helped donate to us. We got an overwhelming response especially from the staff at the school, from the jeans. We got, I think, over $1,000 just from that alone, and almost $2,000 from donations within the community. And so we're just really thankful that everybody's supporting us.
Well, best of luck at Nationals. I know it's a wonderful experience, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.